Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today, guys, we're going to discuss Gemini Decan 2. So this goes from June 1st to about June 10th. This Gemini is associated with Libra, which is associated with the planet Venus. So we have Mercury and Venus conjoining. That it's a host for these people under this Decan. So when you have Mercury and Venus conjoining, I'll start with that. What we have is good communication skills, a very fast thinker, of course, through Mercury. And then we have somebody who's more so interpersonal and likes beauty and luxurious things through Venus. So with the Gemini, this set of Geminis care more about interpersonal relationships than the other two, meaning the first Decan and the third Decan. The first Decan was more about versatility and just getting things done quickly in business. This one is more so about they kind of count on interpersonal dynamics a lot. So if it's a man, then they're going to really count on how they are with their spouse, their family, their friends. Those things matter a lot. If it's a woman, she's going to care about her boyfriend and her family, her friends, etc. It goes the same way. This can lead to being a little bit needy, not going to lie, and that's where the weakness lies with the Gemini Decan too, is that they tend to rely too much upon other people to give them that sort of thumbs up to say that you're doing good. And that's where the problem would necessarily lie, is that you don't need other people to tell you whether or not you're doing good in something or to give you any sort of fulfillment. This is the only Gemini Decan that actually does require other people, such as a spouse, to live with, etc. And they actually do tend to get lonely. Some pros with this, though, is that they are very good with relationships. They tend to be the most loyal of all the Geminis. Geminis have a reputation of being quite snakish and a little bit too cunning. They're definitely cunning as well when it comes to business, but when it comes to love, they're not going to play around. Because they have Venus there as well, they do have a good luck with money and acquiring very nice things such as cars, houses. And because they have that clean heart, attraction does work for them very, very well. My only advice to them career-wise, I would say, to get into things such as psychology or any sort of things where you're dealing with like group dynamics. You want to get into a job where you're dealing with not just yourself. It's not a solitary job, but where you're dealing with a lot of different people. Call centers can be another thing. If you're a woman, even secretary, lawyers, not necessarily doctors, but I would say more so anything to do with like even team sports such as basketball, soccer, etc. You guys get it. But the main foundation of this Decan is that their interpersonal dynamics lead them to success, and it's also their greatest hindrance. So you need to focus primarily on that. Your numerology is going to count for a lot as well, but you want to focus very directly on how you are with people. Are you being taken advantage of? Do you have good relationships, or are they toxic? The toxic ones, you need to cut them out. The good ones, you need to maintain them, which you have no problem doing because you guys are great people. Once you have that all figured out, you can then figure out a career. And with that career, you can then make a lot of money. You have that ability to attract new people and that ability to draw people in with your natural magnetism. You'll never be lost for words. You guys do have the silver tongue, of course. Very good charmers and, of course, very, very attractive. So I think that would be it for the Gemini Decan 2. It's quite a good luck Decan. There's not much bad things. Like I said, even the bad thing that is associated with it is also good. It's just a matter of just being safe and making sure you're not taken advantage of when dealing with other people. But aside from that, that should summarize it quite well. If you guys do have any questions regarding Gemini Decan 2, just leave it in the comments for me. If you have more private questions regarding any numerology readings or astrology readings, just hit me up at Shem's Universe 8.0 on Instagram or email me at shem_roy@hotmail.com. Aside from that, guys, thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Peace.